Welcome MHS Lions fans to Lions Gymnasium. It's December 14th, 2006. We're here for the Ellsworth Bearcats and the Lady Lions. The Bearcats are 4-0 and are 10th ranked in Class 3A. The Lions are 3-1 and are now 5th ranked in Class 2A in the Kansas Coach Association. This is a game that's always just pretty close normally, and with two squads that are pretty close to the perfect mark and both ranked in their respective classes, it portends to be a great game. It's the 62nd game in the series. Ellsworth leads at 35-26. Minneapolis won the last meeting, but Ellsworth has won 3 of the last 4. And only one of the last 4 games has been decided by more than 2 points, Mike. It's always that close.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minneapolis High School and the site of tonight's NCAA League matchup.
It's always close with the Lady Bearcats, and I'm sure tonight's going to be the same way with the Lady Bearcats. As Dale mentioned, 10th in the state. They do look like they are ready to play. Of course, Minneapolis ranked in 2A, Ellsworth ranked in 3A.
Minneapolis High are primarily for student-athlete participants. The purpose of these activities is to provide a positive learning experience.
This is the second game of a 3-game homestand before Christmas break.
Please remember to keep all your comments positive and, above all, enjoy the game.
Beloit was here last week. Sacred Heart's here next Tuesday.
Ellsworth with 6 seniors on this team, and the starters will all be seniors.
Remove your hats if you have them.
And we'll have the national anthem here. Mr. Ball will do it on the trumpet tonight.
To the Star Spangled Banner, please remember our servicemen and women that service our freedoms, both here and abroad.
He plays a nice horn.
As he does. Kind of partial to the trumpet.
Here at Minneapolis High, for that stirring rendition of our Star Spangled Banner. And now, without further ado, let's have our starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Bearcats of Ellsworth.
Eddie, Mount, Rohr, Schneider, and Shepard.
Number 4, Tessa DeLiesel. For Minneapolis, a senior at 5'7", 12, Tessa Seamers. For Ellsworth, a 5'6" senior, number 5, Captain Katie Mount.
5'6", 5'7", 5'9", 5'10", and 5'7". Ellsworth will be fairly tough up front.
A 5'11", junior, number 11, Nora Lindsay. For Minneapolis, a 5'3" junior.
I guess they will start one junior.
Last year they beat us by a point here on a last-second shot, and then we returned to Ellsworth and beat them by 2.
I'll remember that. That last play of that game for a long time.
Shoemaker. For the Lady Bearcats, one of the co-captains tonight, a 5'9" senior, number 21, Wendy Shepherd. And for Minneapolis, one of the co-captains for the squad, a senior at 6'11", number 42,
the double crossing.
The Lady Bearcats are coached by Ken Graydon. At his side, Jay Winhorst. For the Lady Lions, John Darrow was at the helm. And at his right hand, Dale Henderson.
Noisy bunch, aren't they? Girls.
Mostly seniors on both teams, Minneapolis and Ellsworth. Ellsworth with one junior in the starting lineup. I looked for the girl that had the bad knee at during the volleyball, and I don't see it, so I don't know. I know the Goddard girl's not here.
Here, Mr. Corey Seidel and Mr. Adam Bryant. Once again, welcome to Minneapolis High and this NCAA matchup. The ladies tip-off coming up.
Keep forgetting that microphone's in my hand and the paper's on, so here we go. Megan Donovan, Krista Seamers, and Jordan Crossan. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Ellsworth drives the baseline out front to Mount. Will handle the ball most for Ellsworth. They throw the ball away. Turnover Ellsworth. Seamers in the passing lane, intercepts that ball, let her have it. Now crossing in close, that was a foul, not called. Had her on the hand, it's good, up and in. Jordan Crossan's first bucket of the night. And we got a carry. We noticed the referees have called that quite a bit this year. To get the ball down on the bottom side of that ball, and they're calling it.
It's the second game in a row we got referees I don't recognize.
Yeah. I remember the guy across the other side. I thought I did, but now I don't. Ellsworth with some pressure. Minneapolis breaks the pressure. Jarrah Shoemaker out on top for Minneapolis. 2-3 zone by Ellsworth. They point up on the ball. Now Jarrah looks at a three and passes it up. Skip pass to Chantel, the other side. Baseline drive. Shot is up. Back rim. No good. And Donovan takes it away. Back into Crossan. She's hammered. She'll shoot two. As Donovan reaches in and takes that ball away.
The college whistle on number 21, Brandy Shepherd.
Shepherd with her first foul. And that's the height for Ellsworth. Crossan will shoot two here. First one's up and in. 3-0 Minneapolis. Jordan Crossan with a bucket and a free throw now. Two for two. That's a good sight. Minneapolis hitting the free throws early. 4-0 Minneapolis. Out front, Mount with the ball. Drives the baseline, shot is up and in. They're going to press. Gonna try and trap. And we do a real nice job bringing the ball up. Jarrah, three-point shot. In and out. Donovan with the rebound. Her shot's up and missing. And Chantel comes out of there. That skip pass back out to Shoemaker. Shot on the wings, no good. And Eddie with the rebound for Ellsworth. 4-2 Minneapolis. Mount with a baseline drive again. Shots up and in. There's Seamers comes up to help out, and the skip pass over to Darrow, and we break the timeline. 2-3 zone by Ellsworth. Pointing up on the ball Jera with the ball on the wing, picks up her dribble. Now back to Chantel. Out front to Seamers. Shoemaker looks at a three, drives the lane, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Delizel. That's how Denny pronounces her name. Her first foul. Jera's free throw bounces in. Shea Shoemaker in the game for Minneapolis. Shea replaces Krista Seamers as Coach Darrow starts the rotation already. Jera Shoemaker makes both free throws, and Minneapolis with a 6-4 lead.
4 for 4 on the free throws.
Down the lane she goes, and up and in. Mount, they're going to have to stop her. She seems to be able to get to the basket. And Ellsworth pulls off the pressure. 2-3 zone. On the wing to Shea Shoemaker. Now skip past Chantel. Back to Jera. 3-point shot is rims off. And Donovan had the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by Rohr. Shea's throwing it in to Darrow, and she resets the offense. So far, no outside shooting. Coach Darrow puts in Shea to get some outside shooting. That over the top is Shea. She's whistled with her first foul. Try to get some offense from the outside here.
Yeah, it'd be nice some of these outside shots start to drop.
Brittany Fulton with a sore ankle will probably see action. She said her ankle is puffy, but sore. She rolled it pretty good in the warm-up of the second half during the Beloit game last Tuesday. There's a nice interception by Megan Donovan. Passes it back to Shoemaker. We're on the move. We have numbers, but we're on the wing to Jera. She looks at the baseline now. Crossing is bumped. And it's thrown out of bounds. White ball.
We're 1 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the quarter.
That's a little cool.
Yes. Almost frigid.
Substitution for the Lady Bearcats. 5'7" senior, number 12, Jennifer.
I think it's just got to be a thrill for these Shoemaker sisters to be on the floor with each other. Shea with a 3-point look, and it's off the front of the rim. Minneapolis had it for a minute. It's going to be white ball. Tipped out of bounds by Ellsworth. As Schneider comes in, crossing, gets sandwiched. Shoemaker baseline, it's up and in, rattles in and out, and back in. 8-6 Minneapolis.
Jera's 1 for 5 in the night so far.
Got the ball inside, jump shot at the baseline, rims off, and crossing with the rebound. Masick for Ellsworth, pretty tall individual. I think she's about 5'11". Crossing, turnaround shots, no good. We got a foul. Shea looking for the baseline shot. And they call a walk. I think they changed their mind. Referee underneath had a traveling call, and
Brittany Fulton comes in.
Seamer's back in, and Donovan gets a breather.
We'll see how Fulton's ankle does here.
Ellsworth looking to attack this Minneapolis 2-3 zone. The dump down pass is intercepted. And they call a jump ball. They had Brittany Fulton across the arm, but they called the jump. 3:09 remaining first quarter. 8-6 Minneapolis. Ellsworth now switching up defenses, gone man-to-man. Brittany Fulton It's got to get that ball into Crossan. And she had two people. They double team her when they get that ball in close.
They're capsizing on her, aren't they?
Back in the game for the Lady Bearcats, number 4.
Ellsworth into a 2-3 zone here as we play it in under our own bucket. Shoemaker back to Fulton. 3-point shot. No good. Short. Masick with the rebound for Ellsworth. Now on the wing, Ellsworth looking inside. Most of the offense they look for are the two inside tall people they have. Masick, and that's Eddie with the ball right there. Now Mount on the wing. Drives in, shot is no good. Fulton clears the board for Minneapolis. And Shoemaker brings it up. Looks inside. Crossan's got the, yeah. I was going to say, Masick's been all over her back, and they do finally get the foul on Masick.
Third team foul on the Bearcats.
Fouls on number 11, Laura Matzik. That's her first personal foul, third team foul.
Crossan to the line to shoot two. First one is front rim. No good. Second one's good. 9-6 Minneapolis. 2:10 left first quarter. Mount with the ball top of the circle now on the wing. Into Eddie. She's got it in the paint. Jump shot, no good. Gets her on a rebound. And as she falls down, loses the ball to Seamers. Now out to Shoemaker. Back to Seamers. Jarrah all the way to the basket. And Crossan's offensive board and stick back is good for Minneapolis. Well, they're looking at a three ball, but haven't taken the shot just yet. Down the wing, Mount with the ball resets the offense for Ellsworth as they look to find a gap in this 2-3 zone. Long two-pointer by Mounts, no good. Seamers lets Eddie in on the inside. She has the rebound. She walks. Chantel back in for Minneapolis, and Chase Shoemaker will head to the bench.
Back in the game.
Down the lane, Jarrah Shoemaker goes. She's got Mount with the foul on the arm. And Shoemaker will go to the line to shoot two.
Fourth team foul for the Bearcats.
The foul is charged to number 30, Katie Eddie.
Excuse me, the foul's on Eddie. And Jarrah will shoot two. First one's up and in. Megan Donovan reports back for duty, and Jordan Crossan will get a breather with 51 seconds left first quarter.
Megan Donovan.
That one looks short, and Chantel tries to slip in for the rebound. Now 1-on-2. Mount brings the ball back out. Long shot by Ellsworth is no good, and Seamers gets the rebound for Minneapolis. Kind of a quick shot there with 40 seconds left. Coach Darrell wants a good look here, and possibly the last shot of the first quarter. Now Seamers, baseline. Oh, that's a nice move. She can hit that 10-footer. That's going to be a big shot in the arm for these Lady Lions. A nice move by Krista Seamers. Hits one at the top of the key.
We've got an 8-0 run on them here.
14 seconds to shoot. Now Eddie with the ball in the lane. Now outside to Mount. Left-hand shot from the baselines, in and out. Donovan lets Eddie go over to the top of it for the rebound. Wow. Ellsworth with a quick bucket at the end of the first quarter, and Minneapolis with a 6-point lead. Going into the second period, Ellsworth with kind of gave them a bucket there at the end of the first quarter. It's good to see Brittany Fulton in playing. They carried her off the court on Tuesday, so evidently the ankle's a little bit better. Dignitaries here. We got a few ex-Minneapolis alum.
Yep, college students are trickling home.
I saw Big Cam up there. 6'3" and 250. Ben Zucker, front row.
Chris. Jared Shoemaker's across the way.
And Jared Shoemaker had a good season for Lindenwood, arch rival of Mid-American Nazarene University.
And Baker University.
Laura Monsing for Minneapolis. Shea Shoemaker for 10.
Possession arrow to Ellsworth. They'll play it in half court here to start the second quarter. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Shea Shoemaker back in for Minneapolis. Playing down low against some of the bigger girls. Now Masic's shot goes over the top. We cannot rebound backside. Shea Shoemaker with her second foul.
Takes position.
The foul is on number 10, Shea Shoemaker. That's her second personal foul.
Inbound play to Mount, now out front.
2 team fouls. Shea has them both. Chantel Darrow picks one up there, pretty cheap.
And that would be on Jared Shoemaker. They'll play it in again. They're looking for Masick. She's not there. Now baseline drive. Travel. The left-hand baseline drive, she went right around us, but she traveled when she started. Turnover Ellsworth. Now Chantel with the point for Minneapolis. In the corner, Jared Shoemaker to Donovan. In tight, it's good. Now they're going to guard double team Jordan Crossan. I think Megan Donovan's going to have a big night.
Yeah,
there's her
18
first
the other
bucket.
night. On Tuesday.
Down the lane they go. A nice steal by Donovan as she gets in the passing. She traveled. She has a lot of steals like that this year. I wish we would just kind of hold up.
Yeah.
She has trouble stopping at the other end, or just go all the way in for the layup.
Well, she's better than she was a couple years ago. I'm putting on the brakes.
Mount looks at a three, passes it up. Now in the corner, entry pass to Masick, and we collapse on her. There's nothing going there. Jump shot, no good. And Donovan rips it away this time. Masick had her hands on him, and Donovan says, nope, that's mine. Shoot with the ball now. Chantel with the three-pointer. It's no good.
Donovan over the back.
That was an easy call. Fourth team foul on Minneapolis. Megan Donovan's first foul.
That evens the team fouls at 4 each. 6:36 to go in the second quarter.
That's her first personal foul. Substitutions for both teams for the Lady Bearcats. Number 30, Katie Eddy back in the game.
Seamers back in for Minneapolis. As Shoemaker moves back up to a more natural position for her as a guard, as Rohr hits a three-pointer. We'll have to get out on her. Cassie Rohr with the three-pointer. Now Jordan has her shot blocked by Eddy. Now Masick, baseline. Wow, that's Eddy.
16-13 Minneapolis.
Well, that was a terrible call.
15 foul on the Lions. They're up 4-1 on fouls on us. Now we're ahead of them 5-4.
Baseline drive now out front. Down the lane they go. Eddie with the baseline. Jump shot, no good, and then Donovan clears the board for Minneapolis, gets the ball off to Shea Shoemaker. Yeah, Eddie with her second foul gets Jordan across the arm.
Like I said, they keep reaching in on her like that. They're bound to get some fouls somewhere. Swatting away. 5 team fouls.
Wow,
each.
they called that on Katie Mount instead of Eddie.
Yeah, that was a reach in on the guard.
Jordan's free throw, front rim.
Into the game for Lady Bearcats, number 11, Maura.
She's 3 for 5 so far tonight.
Also for the Bearcats.
Shooting 60% on the season.
Snyder and Masick comes back in. Jordan will get the second one here. And no good. Back rim, and it come out. Now just one possession lead, 3-point lead by Minneapolis. Ellsworth. Travel by Rohr. Drug the pivot foot, and Minneapolis with the ball and the possession arrow with 5:15 left, second quarter. Krista Seamers comes to take the point. Shoemaker on the wing. Looks inside. Crossan's not there. Tipped out of there by Eddie. Now Donovan. She's got her across the arm. I was going to say you can't hang on to him like that. And Rohr with the foul.
16 fouls on the Bearcats.
Number 20, Cassie Rohr. That's her first personal foul. Team foul number 6.
And we'll play it in, free throw line extended. Seamers to play it in for Minneapolis. Darrow with the ball now. Right, Donovan puts the ball on the floor, and it's stolen by Mount. Didn't need the dribble, just take the shot. That's her shot right there. Now Ellsworth with a skip pass, looking for a three-point shot. Rohr baseline shot, no good. And Crossan with goodness. Crossan with the rebound, puts it on the floor, and then decides to stop, and it is a travel call on Minneapolis.
Decided to quit dribbling before she quit running.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Kara Shoemaker back in. Mount with the ball out on top. Now Snyder over to Rohr. Rohr with a look, back to Mount. That's a walk. And that shot's blocked by Donovan, and Seamers picks up the short shot as Donovan got a finger on it. Now crossing in close, ball up and in. She gets her on her hip like that with that sort of position. Chantel knew she'd better get the ball to her, and she did, and that was a easy bucket for Jordan Crossan. Rohr now out front to Mount. Masick in and out, Crossan with the big board for Minneapolis. Donovan, Seamers looking inside, back out front to Shoemaker. Bounce pass. She waited too long to do that. She had her for about 5 seconds, and
3:25 to go in the half.
There we go. Jordan steps into that passing lane and intercepts for Minneapolis. Now Jera back to Donovan. In and out. 3 minutes left. Looks like there's some tired girls out there.
Yep.
Mount takes a look at a long shot. Rohr will take it. And Donovan clears the boards for Minneapolis. 1 and out so far for Ellsworth. Now Seamers baseline drive. And Coach Darrow finally gets the attention of the striped men and control this game. 2:51 left, second quarter. And Coach Darrow wants timeout, and I think he's seeing the same, no, 30-second timeout. Seeing a few tired bodies out there.
Well, they have gone up and down the floor a few times.
Yes.
5'8" junior number 22, Erica Jones.
Brittany Fulton back in for Minneapolis. Shea Shoemaker will trigger the inbound play for Lady Lions. Jarrah with the ball, looking inside to Donovan, back out to Shea Shoemaker. Man-to-man, they switched up defenses on us. Mount is guarding Jarrah. Shea trying to get loose on the backside. Melanie Catron in to give Jordan Crossan a little bit of a rest. Boy, that was a reach-in foul on somebody as Shoemaker hits the deck.
We're 1-1 here for Jarrah.
That was charged to number 11, Laura Motzig. That's her second.
Motzig's second foul.
3 for 4 so far tonight.
Will go to the line to shoot a 1-1.
Shooting 46.2% on the year.
First one's up and in, and Jarrah Shoemaker shooting with confidence from the free throw line.
He's 4 for 5 now.
4 for
right?
5.
Number 42,
Jordan comes back in. Melanie Catron in. Jarrah's next one is good. Well, the old coach must have been working with her a little bit. Last 2 games, she has shot very well from the free throw line. 20-13, Minneapolis now stretched out a little bit of a lead here in the second quarter.
3 for 3 last Tuesday. 5 for 6 tonight.
2-3 zone by Minneapolis. They look at it. Snyder looks at a 3 ball and turns it down. That girl played JV right there. Now the entry pass to Eddie. Dump down pass to the JV person is tipped and intercepted by Minneapolis.
Nice defense by Melanie Catron there.
Fulton with the ball on the wing, looks inside, out front to Shoemaker. She gets it into Crossan. Her shot's no good, and Catron with the rebound. Oh, right through the hands of our Lady Lions, and goes out of bounds to Ellsworth. Minute 40 left, first half.
20-13 is the score, Minneapolis.
Mount out front, now Schneider on the wing, looking inside to Eddie. She's there. Long shot by Ellsworth, no good, and they get the rebound.
Shea Shoemaker on the back, she gets foul number 3.
They call that on Jordan Crossan, and that will be her second foul.
Jordan Crossan, that's her second personal foul.
Well, that's not the one. That's not the one I saw.
Kind of over the back.
It was Shoemaker hanging all over.
This free throw is no good. Front rim.
Checking in for Minneapolis, number 13, Donovan.
Erica Jones. She's a junior that played JV. Chantel back in for the Lady Lions. Jones' second throw is good.
20-14, 1:25 to go in the half.
Shoemaker with the ball back to Jarrah Shoemaker. On the wing, entry pass to Melanie Catron. Bounce pass, not ill-advised. Not a good pass. We have nobody back. But we get back quickly on defense and they get it into Eddie. In the paint, no one there, and it's an easy bucket for Ellsworth. Baseline drive, Chantel, it's up and no good. Jarrah with the rebound from the other side. And there's a tie-up, possession arrow to Minneapolis. We'll play it in under our own bucket with 39 seconds left. Second quarter.
20-16, the Lions lead by 4 here.
Entry pass goes into Jarrah. Gives it off Shea down the lane. Jarrah goes. Shot is up, rolls off, and no good. Donovan is going to be whistled with a reach-in foul with 28 seconds left. Puts Ellsworth on the line for a 1-and-1.
Megan's second foul.
Not a good foul. Clock stops and Ellsworth walks all the way down the other end to shoot free throws. Jones will shoot a 1-and-1. Donovan now with 2 fouls and Crossan with 2 fouls. Masick has 2 for Ellsworth. First 3 is good. Jones rolls in another one. And the JV post brings them back. That's no good. Eddie with a reach-in foul.
Seamers rips the rebound away and gets fouled. She goes for a 1-and-1.
And that's a terrible foul on Eddie's part by Ellsworth. That puts Minneapolis at the free throw line with 27 seconds left.
And the line for the Lady Lions, Krista Seamers.
No good. Now Schneider with the ball on the wing, back to Mount, top of the circle, into Eddie. We collapse on her. She turns around, puts up a shot, and the rebound is raked out of there by Shea Shoemaker. 13 seconds left in this first half. Seamers shot, no good. Should have waited. Chantel with a good defensive move, and Ellsworth throws up a wild shot. And that's the way it ends at the end of the first half. Minneapolis 20 and Ellsworth 17. Pretty good minutes by the JV post Jones as she gets in and scores some points and gets some rebounds for the Lady Bearcats. Minneapolis in the normal foul trouble with Donovan with 2 and Crossan with 2. And probably somebody else has 2, but we'll let Dell give you the stats here as we watch the boys warm up for the game against Ellsworth.
All right, here's the ugly story for the first half. By quarter, we led 14-8. At the first quarter, they outscored us 9-6. In the second quarter, to draw with 3 points, 2017 lead. 0 points, 1 rebound, Melanie Catherine. 0 points, 1 rebound, Brittany Fulton. 0 points, 2 rebounds, Shea Shoemaker. 2 points, 4 rebounds, Krista Seamer. 2 points, 5 rebounds, Megan Donovan. 7 points, 1 rebound, Jared Shoemaker. 9 points, 4 rebounds, Jordan Crossan. We are 6 for 26 from the field for a cold, icy cold 23%.
We really haven't taken that many long shots, 3 balls. Nothing seems to be dropping from the outside. All these shots are in close, and
we're a little
we
better
missed
on free
some chippies.
We're a little bit better on free throws, 8 for 13.
Well, our free throw shooting's what kept us in this ball game.
No
if we
doubt about it.
shoot our normal 40 or 50%, we would be behind right now at halftime.
Rebound or foul, Shea Shoemaker has 2. Megan Donovan, Jordan Crossan have 2. Jared Shoemaker with 1. So that's the way it is after 1 half of play. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Okay, we're back with the second half. Bearcats to inbound with the possession arrow.
Number 15, Darrow. Number 22, Shoemaker.
We'll start the same way we started the first half. Ellsworth still looking at that Minneapolis 2-3 zone. Roar back out front. Mount with the ball at the top of the circle, looks at the 3, passes it up. Now the skip pass to Roar. Long shot by Mount is no good, and they get their own rebound. The shot is up and in by Dalazell. 20-19. Shoemaker looks at the 3, passes it up, baseline drive, no good, over the top. Now Donovan gets her own rebound. Shot is up and in. Donovan with good work on the backside. Rebound and stick back. 22-19. Dump down pass to Masick is good. Nice pass by, think of her name, Shepard. Shoemaker entrance pass to Jordan. Turnaround shot's no good. She tips it back to Seamer. Shot by Shoemaker, no good. Front rim. Mount with the ball, pushes it for Ellsworth. They have numbers, and Chantel comes and saves the day. Oh my gosh.
That wasn't a very good call, was it?
That was a terrible call when Ellsworth standing out of bounds and the ball was tipped to her.
Are they discussing it?
Good grief. That was a terrible call. How that could be, but it is. Mount with the ball. Ball was tipped around a little bit, tipped out of bounds, and Mount ended up with the ball out of bounds. Masick with a turnaround jump shot on the baseline, and Ellsworth takes the first lead of the night.
23-22.
Shoemaker entry pass across, and Masick has her on the arm. I wish he would look, because that was a terrible call down on the other end. I just can't believe that. Masick goes out with her third foul, and Eddie comes in, and Eddie is a very good ball player. Shoemaker down the lane she goes, left-hand shot's no good, and Donovan with the rebound, and they have her across the arm. Roar.
Well, Jarrah's 1 of 8 on field goals tonight. She hadn't been able to buy a bucket hardly.
Crossan now out on top. Shoemaker looks at a three on the wing to Seamer's jump shot's no good. Donovan, good grief. Schneider, draped all over Donovan, is called for the foul. Schneider back in for Ellsworth. Seamer's entry pass, baseline drive by Shoemaker is up and in. Nice move by Jarrah Shoemaker. Puts Minneapolis back on top by 1. Mount directing traffic for Ellsworth. Dump down pass to Ellsworth. It's good. Shepard with an easy bucket in the paint.
They take the lead again, 25-24.
Shoemaker, three-point shot. Back rim. And look at Crossan go up for that rebound. Her shot's no good. It's tipped around. Shoemaker gets the rebound. It's up and in. Good job on the offensive glass not to foul. Mount looks inside. We're a little bit out of position. Roar with a three-pointer is no good. And Schneider's over the back of Seamers that had good position. Dale mentioned earlier, position is what it takes to rebound well.
Fourth team foul on the Bearcats this half.
Masick back in for Ellsworth, and Shepard will go out. Masick in with 3 fouls.
Bearcats are a senior-laden team.
Yes, they are. We are too.
Yes.
Nice pass by Crossan to Donovan, and the easy shot. Mount quickly up the court for Ellsworth, and Donovan steps in front of him. The pass and intercepts it. Turnover Ellsworth. Chantel with the ball now. Donovan on the baseline. Back to Chantel. Out front to Shoemaker. Man-to-man defense by Ellsworth. Crossing in close. And Eddie must have got a hand on that ball on the shot by Crossan down low. Schneider now over to Rohr, looks inside. Masick picks up the loose ball and goes to the basket. Easy shot for Masick. Ellsworth back within one. In the corner, Shoemaker, three-point shot, no good. Donovan with the rebound. She's tied up by Schneider. Jones comes in for Eddie.
And for the Lady Bearcats, Erica Jones, number 22.
Chantel with the ball. Now back to Shea Shoemaker, three-pointer. She had it for a second, didn't pull the trigger on it. Now she'll let her rip this time. No good. Crossan with the rebound, and she is mugged. Couldn't we be so lucky that that's Masick's fourth foul? Mount, her second foul, and Shea Shoemaker will throw it in for Minneapolis. Clear out front to Jera. Now back to Shea. Out front to Chantel. I don't think we've hit a three yet tonight. Bad pass, intercepted by Rohr. 3-on-1. Chantel with good defense, but Rohr goes over the top for an easy bucket.
We're 0 for 7 on the trays tonight.
And Ellsworth claims a 1-point lead. Skip pass, now Jera, three-point shot. Back rim, no good, and Crossan in to claim half that rebound, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow to Ellsworth. (29-28) Ellsworth, 3:01 left, third quarter. Mount always pushing the action for Ellsworth, brings the ball up pretty quick. Schneider on the wing. Back to Rohr, skip pass to Schneider. She walked. Gave her the old shake and bake, and then when she baked, the foot was sliding and it traveled.
And the Lions down by a point, 29-28, 2:45 to go, third quarter.
Jera Shoemaker with the ball. Man-to-man defense by Ellsworth. Now over to Shea in the corner, entry pass to Crossan. As Mount tips it away from her, and it's a tie-up.
Possession arrow to the Lions.
Into the game for the Bearcats.
Shepard back in for Ellsworth, and Jones with some good minutes again off the bench. Shea Shoemaker will trigger it in on this inbounds. Now out to Jera. Back to Shea. She looks at a three, baseline drive is good. Shea Shoemaker with her first bucket of the night. Maybe that'll get her warmed up. She had a terrific second quarter on the JV game. More aggressive on that glass, and Mount reaches in. It's another foul on Mount. That's her third. 15th foul on Ellsworth, and look how many. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a thing.
16th foul to 0.
Only Catron in for Minneapolis. They've had to foul to keep us off the glass a couple times. Now Rohr back in for Ellsworth. Shoemaker.
But in the first half, they went up 4-0 on us, and then we caught them and passed them. So.
Bad pass. Shea Shoemaker steals it back for Minneapolis as she comes from behind, and it's a clean pick. Now Jera will have to watch that skip pass down the lane. She goes, 10-footer, it's good. Jared Shoemaker with a nice drive down the lane in the paint, pulls up for that 8-footer, and that one-hander just went right in. Minneapolis now back with a 3-point lead, and Ellsworth three-point shot is no good. And she's,
I tell you,
good grief. Jordan Crossan gets mugged by Schneider. Now Jarrett on the baseline, back to Shea. Three-point shot is good. She's warming up. Shoemaker, Shea Shoemaker with a three-pointer.
35-29, 50 seconds to go, third quarter.
Schneider, three-pointer for Ellsworth, back rim, no good, and Jarrah pulls down the board for Minneapolis. We've got numbers, and we carry the ball. Turnover Minneapolis, 40 seconds left.
Crossan sits down. Shepard comes in.
Shepard sits down for Ellsworth, and Eddie comes back in. They've got a pretty deep team. But we do too. Mount with the ball now. Dalazell over to Rohr. The left-hander skip pass. Tipped out of there by Catron.
Picked up by Shoemaker.
Yeah. Nice defensive play by Melanie Catron. Now we'll look for one with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Skip pass to Jarrah Shoemaker. Baseline shot. It's good. Shoemaker girls are warming up, Dale.
Well, it took Jarrah a while to get warmed up, but she finally did.
37-29. Entry pass to Eddie. She walked. Good grief.
They score again at the end of the quarter. Barely any time on the clock.
Minneapolis with a 6-point lead going into the final frame here, as Ellsworth came storming back, took the lead at one time by a point 2 different times. The lead changed hands. Minneapolis then with timely shooting by Jarrah and Shea Shoemaker. Shea with a deuce from the baseline and a 3 from out front. And Jarrah, 2 of them down the lane. Gives Minneapolis a 6-point margin here at the end of the third quarter.
We outscored them 17-14 that quarter, which is good because, as you say, they stormed back and passed us a couple times.
Yes. To start the fourth quarter here. There are a few of the players in foul trouble with 3 fouls, no one with 4.
Checking in during the break for Ellsworth, number 21, Randy Shepard.
Shepard, Eddie, Rohr, Mount, and Schneider. Crossan, Darrow, Shoemaker, Donovan, and Seamers. Now Eddie with the ball in the lane. Easy pass to Shepard, and it's up and in. Quick bucket by Ellsworth. Now Crossan down low. Shot is up, no good. How can we miss those? And then Donovan over the back on the rebound.
Unfortunately, missed offensive shots oftentimes lead to defensive fouls on our part.
37-33.
Checking in for Minneapolis, Jarrah Shoemaker, number 22.
Eddie, walk with the ball.
Walking.
Good grief. How about a walk? Anyway, she's done it twice down there in a matter of a couple minutes. That's okay. Jarrah over to Donovan on the wing to Seamers, looking for Crossan inside, back out on top. Shea Shoemaker down the lane she goes. Shot's no good. Crossan with the rebound. Shot is up, no good.
Come on!
And Eddie just clobbers Donovan. Nothing's called. It'll be Minneapolis ball under their own basket.
Talk about mugging.
7:04. Back to Shoemaker, long three-pointer, no good. Seamers with the rebound, shot is no good, and Rohr comes out of there with it for Ellsworth. 3 good looks by Minneapolis. No points. Mount with the ball. Not a good shooter, but she is a good point guard. Now Eddie. Boy, they just got Crossan with a foul, and she had all ball.
The foul is on number 42, Jordan Crossan, her third personal.
Her third, Minneapolis second in this half. Bearcats are sitting at 6.
Eddie with 2 shots here. First one, front rim, no good.
Into the game for Ellsworth, number 12, Jennifer Schneider.
Second one is good. Eddie sets and Masick comes in.
Another substitution for Ellsworth, number 11, Laura Masick, back on the floor.
Walking dribble by Jared Shoemaker. Man-to-man defense by Ellsworth. Now Shea in the corner. Entry pass is intercepted by Ellsworth. Mount with the ball. On the move. Rohr looks at a 3, passes it up, down the lane she goes. Shot's no good, and Seamers with the rebound for Minneapolis. Jared Shoemaker with the ball for Minneapolis. Entry pass to Crossan, turnaround shot is good. Well, they just called Jordan Crossan with her 4th foul, and that referee, I cannot believe that call. Anyway.
Catcher replaces Crossan. Come the Bulldogs down by 3. Bearcats, I mean.
Snyder, Mount. Now Rohr. Who's going to pull the trigger for the Bearcats? Pass into Masick, no good. She gets 2 tries at it, it's good. Now Ellsworth within 1. Shea Shoemaker on the wing with the ball out front to Seamers. Gonna try and take some time off this clock, shorten this ball game. Cross-court pass to Seamers. Down the lane she goes, left hand.
Yeah!
Player
they got her on the
going to be Schneider with the foul, but we're going to be shooting a 1-and-1.
Yep.
Seamers.
I like the move, and I like the fact that it went in.
Yes. We'll go to the line.
The foul is on number 12, Jennifer Schneider, her second personal foul.
First one is good. I thought it was going to hit off the back of the rim and come out, but it didn't. Stays down as Seamers hits the first of the front end of a 1-and-1. Second one is good. Nice job shooting free throws tonight by the Lady Lions.
Christie hits them both. She's 54.5% free throw shooter on the season.
Chantel back in for Minneapolis. 2-3 zone by the Lady Lions. And Ellsworth coach wants a full timeout. We'll be back after this timeout. Minneapolis up 3 with 5:01 left. 4th quarter.
Who's our timeout sponsored by?
Timeout sponsored by the Linebackers. We're glad you're here listening to this telecast as the Lady Lions are trying to go 4-and-1, aren't they? 5-and-1. 5-and-1 on this young season. The only blemish is a Sacred Heart game over the blue and gold.
With the team they lost to coming up next Tuesday.
whether this ball game will move into a tie for first place in the league, so it's kind of important to.
Well, we are tied. I mean, we're undefeated in the league so far.
Right, but the other team will go second place. Roar with the three-pointer. It's good. Nice play set up by the Ellsworth coach during that timeout. Now Shoemaker looking inside to Donovan. She walked. A little bit out of sync. We'll see how long Coach Darrow goes without Jordan Crossan in this lineup as she sets with 4 fouls. Roar with the ball looking inside. Pass goes through Masick's hands. Now Shea Shoemaker with the ball for Minneapolis. Yeah. And Mount comes and meets Megan Donovan about the free throw line, and both of them hit the deck.
I think they both got a headache out of that, didn't they?
That'll be her 4th. Boy, if they lose their point guard, Mount, they could be in trouble. A lot of time left in this ball game. Donovan's first throw, no good. Shea Shoemaker with the rebound, back to. And I don't know what happened there. Tie up. Donovan gets a shot blocked. She gets the rebound and tie up with Masick. And possession arrows to Minneapolis. And we'll play it in, not Ellsworth, with 4:22 left. Backside shot by Donovan's good. 41-39 as Mount heads to the bench for Ellsworth. Schneider takes the point, or Delazal. Entry pass to Masick. She is.
Oh, that was a tie-up. There was a clear tie-up there.
Well, we had it. Usually that's a jump ball, and we had it for 3 seconds. No call. Masick.
Catry gets her first foul. 4th team foul.
Him and is fouled. First free throw is no good. They get 2 shots.
Yeah, it'd be a 2-shotter.
Box out, ladies. We need this rebound right here as Masick gets the second throw. Same as the first one, only this one goes in. Shepard back in for Ellsworth, and Minneapolis clinging to a 1-point lead.
41-40.
Nice pick set by Donovan as Roar tries to run through it. Skip pass to Darrow. Down the lane she goes for a layup. Shot is no good. Tipped by Donovan. And they get Donovan with the reach-in foul. Minneapolis 5th team foul, Donovan's 4th. Now Crossan and Donovan both with 4 fouls as Eddie's back in for Ellsworth.
5th team foul. Bearcats have 8.
Eddie with the ball on the baseline. Skip pass to Schneider. 3-point shot. No good. Shoemaker clears the boards for Minneapolis as Shea had the position. Tipped it out to Jarrah. Now Jarrah with the ball. Now Catron back to Darrow. Donovan in the paint. Jump shot. It's blocked.
They've been pretty adept at blocking shots tonight.
Yeah, they have done a good job blocking our shots. Donovan with almost her 5th foul. Seamers comes in for Donovan as Megan's starting to lose her cool. Ellsworth with the tie-up. Possession arrow to them. They have the ball now with 3 minutes left in this game. Roar looks at a 3. Now Mount back in for Ellsworth, playing with 4 fouls. Back to Schneider. Mount, 10-footer, no good. The rebound is up and in for Shepard. And now Ellsworth with a 1-point lead with 2:40 left. 3-point shot, no good. Long three-pointer by Shoemaker comes out of there with the rebound, and they call a foul on Shea. Shoemaker would be her third. 6th team foul on, we had one to give. Next one we don't. Put Ellsworth in the 1-1, and they have the ball and the lead with 2:34 left, fourth quarter. Rohr with the ball. Mount looks for a cutter as Minneapolis staying with this 2-3 zone. Shoemaker with her hand on it.
That
tips
was
it out of
last
bounds.
touch by the Bearcats. I don't believe these officials. You were asleep, fella.
You have got to be kidding me. There's another terrible call. Skip pass, Snyder into Masick. Tries to move in, there's nothing there. They have the lead and the ball. And we tip it out of there. Now Jared Shoemaker with the ball. Holds out, it's a 1-on-4. Shea Shoemaker with the ball on the wing, and it's time to put Jordan Crossan in, yep. 1:57 left in this contest. And I hope those guys don't referee the boys' game, but I bet they do.
Yep, they will be.
You're sound asleep down here, buddy, because that was terrible. Anyway, Minneapolis 1 point down with 1:57 left in this game.
As I said at the beginning of the game, it's going to be a typical Donnybrook, I'm sure.
Minneapolis will play the ball in right in front of Mr. Dolph, Mr. Macy, and Digger. Chantel with the ball. Seamers. It's good. It's where she came down on the line. Jarrah looking inside to Crossan. And they call a 3-second.
Substitution for the Lady Bearcats, number 4, Tessa Delisa.
Now they take Crossan out with 1:47 left, and we're going to start putting on a little pressure now. Chantel. Rohr with the ball. Mount, down the lane she goes. Shot is up, no good. She'll get 2 shots. And Coach Darrow says we're going to go the rest of the way with his 2 seniors, and he's putting Megan Donovan and Jordan Crossan back in as Mount gets 2 throws here. First throw is good. Seamers and Catron out. Second free throw on the way from Mount. No good, and Shea takes the shooter, cleans that board out of there from Minneapolis. Jarrah, entry pass to Jordan. She's gone. Mount's 5th foul. She's fouled out of this game. Jordan will go to the line and she'll shoot.
1-1.
1-1. And Coach Darrow brings Donovan out and puts Seamers back in just to protect her for a little while longer. 30-second timeout by Ellsworth. $1:20 left, fourth quarter. Minneapolis down 2. Ellsworth has the lead. Jordan Crossan at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First throw on its way is good. Mount, the point guard for Ellsworth, just fouled out of this contest. I was kind of wondering what they were going to do for point guard. Second throw is no good. And Ellsworth, Shepard with the rebound for Ellsworth. Rohr will take the point for Lady Bearcats. Ooh, she had crossing up in the air. She could have got that fifth foul. Masick way out on top. Shoemaker with the pressure. Foul Snyder. And Schneider will, or Dolezal will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. 43-42 Ellsworth, and they have a 1-on-1. This is pressure here, Dale. Too much hair flopping. She's going to miss this. Nope.
What do you know about women anyway?
I know women. I watched many a foul shot. 44-42 Ellsworth. Second throw, no good. Crossan with the rebound. Now Darrow on the move. We're down 2. Now Donovan to Jarrah Shoemaker to Shea. And we want a full timeout as Coach Darrow is going to set this play up. "40 seconds left in this ball game. Ellsworth with a 2-point lead. Minneapolis with the ball. Getting ready to set up a play, and I'll bet it involves Jordan Crossan.
I hope so.
We'll be back after this full timeout. Chantel will play it in for Minneapolis. Donovan, Shoemaker, and Crossan in the game here. Nail-biting time. Some sort of violation on red.
Not enough room, I guess.
She was clear out of bounds. That's the warning they get. She crosses that line again and guards Chantel out of bounds. That'll be a technical foul.
That was not back. You don't do that on an inbound pass. There's no backcourt on an inbound pass. We didn't have possession,
and I don't think that's a good call.
On an inbound pass, you don't go backcourt.
Yeah, if you have possession in the front court.
And then go back.
And then back.
But she didn't.
No.
Incredible.
He's trying to convince Coach Darrow that that was backcourt, but you can't convince me. We did not have possession in the front court as the bounce pass came in, was tipped, and she went to the backcourt to get it. Anyway, it will be Ellsworth ball.
In the first half, I kind of thought I liked these referees. I don't know. I don't like them anymore.
No. They would show me some consistency. The second half, they've been consistently bad with had some terrible calls.
Okay, Shoemaker's gone.
Shea Shoemaker protecting the basket, keep Masick from an easy layup. Fouls the Ellsworth center, and she'll go to the line for a 1-on-1.
Be a 1-on-1 here.
Well, sure, that is her 5th. They've substituted for her.
37 seconds to go. 44-42 Ellsworth.
First throw, that's good. The box out, ladies, because she made it. Got them both. 4-point lead by Ellsworth. Minneapolis needs to get on the move here and get a good look at a deuce. Jared Shoemaker to Crossan. It's good. Timeout. Excellent work by the Lady Lions on a quick bucket by Jordan Crossan. And Minneapolis with a quick timeout.
Jordan's first field goal of the half.
Coach Darrow will earn his keep tonight. He's trying to keep this ladies in this thing. Ellsworth, a tough bunch. 2-point lead now by the Lady Bearcats with 28 seconds left. And a quick 30-second timeout by Coach Darrow. Will set up his defense here as Minneapolis will pressure full court. Ellsworth without their point guard ball handler, so that might come into play. The way she could handle the ball, she handled it most of the time for Ellsworth. And she's sitting on the bench with 5 fouls, so I think some good pressure would do some good here, and they're about ready to see Minneapolis put it to them here. Picking up man-to-man all over. Nassick guarded by Donovan. Jared Shoemaker with foul to give.
There's double dribble.
And Coach Darrow trying to get somebody to foul. Jared fouled twice. No call. They did foul the same girl with the ponytail. It hit 2 a while ago. She'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Chantel with a quick foul stopped the clock with 23 seconds left. And excuse me, we're over the limit, so they'll get 2 shots.
Bonus, yeah.
It's good. 47-44 Ellsworth. Schneider, or that's Dolezal, gets the second shot here. It's on its way. It's good. Jared Shoemaker with the ball for Minneapolis. Up the lane she goes. Donovan with the rebound. It goes in. 8 seconds left. Our coach is coaching. Quick timeout by Ellsworth or Minneapolis. Coach Darrow just down 2 with 8 seconds left in this game. He'll have to go for a very quick foul right here and see if we can't get him to miss a couple.
How big right now to those 2 shots at the end of the first and the third quarter that Ellsworth got gimmies at hardly any time on the clock left. Look.
Yep. And I think we're out of timeouts as Coach Henderson comes to the desk to check it out. I think Minneapolis out of timeout, so this is it. Well, I don't see her anywhere.
I don't know either.
Long pass.
Shoot it!
Oh, she was fouled. They hammered us twice down there on the last 2 shots, and no foul is called. and Ellsworth escaped with a 2-point win as the Lady Lions had every base covered on that inbounds pass, and the pass come to half court is intercepted by Jordan Crossan. Shoemaker went half court, puts up a shot that she got raked. He goes the other side, and Seamers with the follow-up I thought was fouled on the second shot. But that's the way it ends. 48-46, Ellsworth.
Well, you know, they earned it. They outscored us 17-9 in the fourth quarter. You know, there was a few calls I didn't like, but I guess they earned it.
I enjoyed the game, but you're right. There were 3 or 4 questionable calls, but that's what happens.
When you let the other team outscore you in the fourth quarter, bad things are going to happen. Bound to happen. Well, we'll come back to the final stats in a minute. Okay, last year here they beat us 45-43 in December. This year they beat us 48-46. Review the scoring by quarters. First quarters, Minneapolis 14, Ellsworth 8. Second, they outscored us 9-6. Third quarter, we came back, outscored them 17-14, but the decisive and counting quarter, 17-9 in favor of the Bearcats for the final 48-46 total. Scoring and rebounds, Catron, 0 points, 1 rebound. Fulton, 0 points, 1 rebound. Shea Shoemaker, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Krista Seamers, 4 points, 7 rebounds. Megan Donovan, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Jordan Crossan, 12 points, 9 rebounds. And Jarrett Shoemaker, 15 points and 3 rebounds. The Lady Lions fall to 4-2 and down 1 game in the league. And the Lady Bearcats go 5-0 and maintain at least a tie with Sacred Heart. Our shooting percentage didn't help us tonight. The refs didn't help us. Our composure at times didn't help us.
Well, got into foul trouble, and Crossan had to sit the bench there quite a while in the fourth quarter. That hurts.
You got to give the Bearcats credit. They played a good zone. They blocked well inside on our post players, blocked several key shots.
And it's typical at the end of a match like that when there's, 1 or 2 seconds left, and the girls or boys, doesn't matter, are shooting that very last shot. 9 times out of 10, those refs they'll let them play that last second and a half, and it's typical. I thought Seamers did a real good job rebounding for us tonight. And 7 or 8 boards for Seamers, and Shoemaker did a good job scoring. I really thought Crossan had a hard time getting into the game. She seemed to be in foul trouble first half and second half, actually.
Well, hope you enjoyed the game, even though we lost. We'll be back with the boys' game in a minute.